Hi Soul Tribe, welcome to the journey. I want to begin today by sharing a personal story. This concept of the light of the dark didn't come to me easily. It was born out of a moment of discomfort and deep reflection. I was talking with someone and she told me I was dark. I was so offended. How can I be dark? I've been on a spiritual journey of working with the divine. I am the light. I save animals and help people as much as I can. How can I be dark? This bothered me for days. I wrestled with this idea, feeling hurt and misunderstood. Then one day, as I was reflecting in a mild meditative state, it dawned on me, the light of the dark. I realized that I needed the dark too to balance myself. The dark was not my enemy, it was a part of me, a necessary part, just like the light. This realization shifted everything. Today, let's delve deep into a truth that lies at the very core of existence. The interplay between the light of the divine and the light of the dark. These two forces, often seen as opposites, are in fact complementary, essential, and deeply interconnected. This understanding has the power to transform how we see ourselves and the world around us. So, let's begin. We live in a world shaped by duality, light and dark, day and night, joy and sorrow. We're conditioned to think of these as opposites, as forces at odds with one another. The divine light is often seen as pure, loving and guiding, while the dark is feared, misunderstood and often vilified. But what if I told you they are not enemies? What if instead of battling, they're working together to guide us home? Let's first talk about the light of the divine. The divine light is expansive, infinite and unconditional. It's the spark of creation, the energy that sustains all life. It's in the sun that warms your skin, the laughter of a child, the stillness of a calm morning. This light is love, pure and unfiltered. It is the whisper in your soul that reminds you of your worth when you've forgotten. It's the beacon that calls you to rise, to grow, to evolve. When you experience the light of the divine, you feel seen. You feel whole. It's like being embraced by the universe itself, a reminder that you are never alone. It's no wonder we're drawn to this light. It feels like home. But what about the light of the dark? The dark. This is where many of us hesitate, unsure, perhaps even afraid. But let's pause and consider, what is darkness truly? Is it the absence of light, or is it something more? The dark has its own kind of light, though it's not as obvious, not as easily seen. The light of the dark is introspection, shadow work, and the journey within. It's the space where seeds germinate before they grow toward the sun. It's where we confront our pain, our fears, our wounds, not to punish ourselves, but to heal. It's in the darkness that we are tested, and through that testing we find our strength. The light of the dark asks us to face our truths, even the uncomfortable ones. It's the voice that says, look deeper. It's the stillness that invites you to sit with your discomfort, to explore the depths of your soul. And it's in these depths that transformation begins. When we think of these forces, the light of the divine and the light of the dark, it's easy to see them as separate. But they're not. They are two sides of the same coin. They are bridges to one another, each offering something the other cannot. Imagine this. You're walking through a forest. The sunlight filters through the trees, warming your path. This is the divine light, guiding, nurturing, and illuminating your way. But as the day turns to dusk, the shadows lengthen, and you find yourself in the embrace of twilight. It's quieter now, more mysterious. This is the light of the dark, inviting you to pause, to listen, to reflect. The forest is the same. The journey is the same. But your experience shifts depending on whether you're walking in the light or the dark. Both are necessary, both are beautiful. To bridge these forces, we must embrace both. We must honor the divine light for its clarity, its love, its inspiration. And we must honor the dark for its wisdom, its depth, its ability to transform. How do we do this? Acknowledge the dark without fear. When you feel pain, sadness, or fear, don't push it away. Sit with it. Ask what it's trying to teach you. Remember, the dark is not here to harm you, it's here to guide you. Seek the light in all things. Even in the darkest moments, there is light. It might be a lesson, a growth opportunity, or a deeper understanding of yourself. Look for it, hold on to it. Balance. Life is not about choosing one over the other, it's about balance. Too much light and we're blinded, unable to see the richness of life. Too much dark and we're lost, unable to move forward. Balance allows us to navigate life with grace. trust the journey. Both the light of the divine and the light of the dark are guiding you. Trust that you are exactly where you need to be, learning exactly what you need to learn. I'm beginning to truly understand who I am. Not only am I the light of the divine, but I am also the light of the dark. For if the divine is all, then I must also be a part of the dark. This isn't about evil or anything satanic as the world or movies might portray. It's deeper than that. To me, this realization is about balance, wholeness, and truth. I've embraced the darkness not as something to fear, but as an integral part of existence. I've walked with the dark, faced it, and understood its role in shaping me. With that comes a respect that is deeply earned, not because I submitted to it, but because I met it head-on, heart open and filled with love. I have stood in its presence and held my ground, seeing it not as an enemy but as a teacher. Through this I've learned what I needed to let go of, what no longer served me, and what I could transform into light. To walk with the dark is not to lose oneself in it, but to honor its existence. It mirrors our shadows and wounds, offering us a path to healing and self-discovery. The dark doesn't exist to harm, but to show us the parts of ourselves that need our love the most. By embracing it, I've discovered a strength and clarity I didn't know I had. I now see that the divine encompasses both light and dark, and so do I. There is no separation. To deny the dark would be to deny a part of myself and a part of the divine. By holding both in love and balance, I am becoming whole. There is power in this union, a power that doesn't come from control or fear, but from deep understanding and compassion. The respect I've earned, both from myself and from the darkness I've faced, is a reflection of the journey I have walked. I carry the lessons it has taught me, and I honor the role it has played in helping me grow into the person I am today. I am the light of the divine. I am the light of the dark. And in this balance, I am free. Thank you for joining me on this exploration. May you find the courage to walk your path, the wisdom to embrace all its aspects, and the love to see the light in everything. Until next time, my infinite souls, keep shining, keep reflecting, and remember, you are both the light and the dark, the shadow and the flame. Together they make you whole, with strength and peace.